Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how to make fried rice, except I'm going to try to do my own thing here, and I'm going to cook the eggs a different way, and I'm also adding chicken to it. So let's see how it goes. Okay, so for ingredients, you're just going to need one chicken breast, and you're going to wash it before you cook it, and we're going to get to that in a little bit. Right here I have a cup of dried rice, and a cup of dried rice is going to need 2.5 cups of water. I have 1 egg, half a cup of olive oil, you're going to need a teaspoon of salt, and just 1 stalk of green onion. Alright, so let's get started. You're going to take your cup of rice, and you're just going to pour it into the water. You're going to put that on to boil. Okay, so while the rice is cooking, I'm going to get started on the eggs. And all you're going to need is just a fork to mix it real quick. And so I'm going to try to make it almost like scrambled eggs, so I'm going to add a very small amount of milk to it and just mix that until it's a lighter color. And I'm going to make a correction here. I cut the recipe down a little bit, and the original recipe uses a teaspoon of salt. I'm just going to do like 2 shakes and stir that. So before I put the eggs in, I greased the pan with a small amount of butter. And now I'm going to let that melt, and now I'm just going to add the eggs and let it cook. As you can see, the rice is starting to boil. And once it reaches that boiling point, you're going to want to just turn it down to medium heat. And then cover it for about 10 minutes and just let that simmer. So I've kind of scrambled it as it was cooking, and as it's still cooking, I'm just gonna cut it with the spatula and keep flipping it. And since it's almost done at this point in time, I'm just gonna turn the heat down a little bit. Okay, so the rice has now been sitting for about 10 minutes, and I'm gonna go drain it, and then we're gonna start frying it. Okay, so I've drained the eggs and I've put them in on a pan on low heat, and now I'm just gonna add a bit of the olive oil and not all of it. I'm gonna save some of that for the chicken. So I spread the rice around a bit so I make sure the olive oil spread evenly, and now I'm just gonna add the pieces of egg, a couple shakes of salt, and I'm gonna add the green onions now too. Alright, and now I'm just gonna, stir it a little bit. And I have it on low heat at the moment. So I moved the rice to the back burner, and I still have it on low heat. And as I aforementioned, we saved some of the olive oil, and we're going to put it in the pan so we can cook the chicken in that. I'm going to add a little more olive oil to it so we can make sure the chicken is actually cooked in it. And I have this on low heat right now, and I'm just gonna put the piece of chicken in there. So now that the chicken's actually in there in the olive oil, you want to put that on medium heat so it can brown. So you're gonna want to cook this for 5 minutes on each side until it's completely cooked. Also, as the chicken is cooking, you're gonna want to just keep stirring the rice so it becomes evenly cooked. Okay, so now that the chicken is done, all I'm really gonna do is just cut it into smaller pieces so I can mix it back in with the rice. Okay, I also I switched the rice into a bigger pan just so I know I would have enough room. And now I'm just gonna add the chicken. And I'm just gonna stir it up now.